on YouTube. We're broadcasting everywhere today. We're on our Facebook. We are on all of our YouTube channels. We're on Twitch, of course, my Twitter account, and then we are also on all the different podcast networks. We're on Apple iTunes. We are on Spotify. We are on, I don't know how to pronounce it, AUDACY. We are on Stitcher. We are on the Amazon Podcast Network. We are on Google Podcast Network. And that is called Picks from the Doghouse. You can also get the text version at Pick Dogs. The transcribed version of the podcast, which has plenty of errors in it. Going to try and edit it a little bit better. It is what it is.
And I'm going to try not to say as much.
It's better than some of the other things you say. Oh, back in business with sports today. Yesterday, hockey. I think my picks did okay. I know I lost my Montreal pick, but I think I won almost all the other ones. I lost Montreal and I lost going against Edmonton, and I think I hit the other 3 games. So, happens.
Yeah, we saw Edmonton win in overtime.
Well, you saw Edmonton win overtime. I didn't see nothing. I watched Married at First Sight.
Perfect.
On Lifetime. Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
I can.
Watch it or get Married at First Sight?
Oh, well, watch it.
I could get Married at First Sight. Oh, it's just me.
Hopeless romantic, Brian?
Oh, no, wait a second. I made that mistake the first time. Maybe I shouldn't do that the second time.
Learn from your lessons.
Yeah, I'm okay the way it is. I like freedom.
No red dinners on a first date night. No vacuum cleaner. As birthday gifts.
I learned my lesson.
Definitely learned it. Yep.
Anyways, pretty exciting to be broadcasting across all the different channels. I just forgot to turn the switch off is what happened. I left it on from Joe's, and then we put the drive-thru on there. We always used to do it this way. Yeah, we're probably going to be changing the formats of these shows. We were having a talk before the show. It's just a matter of getting it together and executing it. But we're probably going to break down these shows by sport. We'll probably have a general show where it's just more of a talk show, which that's for the people that want the banter. And then the people that don't want the banter will have specific pick shows. So we'll have a regular banter show where we'll just talk about whatever the hell it is that we talk about, just what's going on in sports, how it could affect betting. How about Stan Orlovsky on ESPN? What a jerk bag this guy is. I mean, he's telling Mark Davis what he should and shouldn't do. So there's 650,000 emails. Okay, 650,000. They segregate the emails out from one guy. And that's fine that, he said what he said. He did what he did. He's resigned. He did, we can only assume that what he said, was inappropriate enough that was, could have even happened earlier. I don't know because I haven't seen anything, right? But why are only those emails released out of the 650,000? I would love to hear what other NFL football coaches have said throughout the years. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see what like a college coach, like maybe like one of those real old school Southern coaches. I'd love to see some of their communication. I know email wasn't around back in the day, but let's go take a look and see, what players would think about playing for some of those colleges now.
Yeah. Well, it's a matter of who else is going to fall because there's other people that will if the emails get released for sure.
We are no more than 15 years past Ole Miss waving Confederate flags in the stands. I mean, I don't remember the year that they banned the Confederate flag at Ole Miss, but they just banned it at NASCAR last year, right? So, right. I mean, this is the world that we live in, and, I'm not really sure, I'm not really sure, as far as accountability and as far as what was normal and as far as any of those things. But John Gruden was an employee of ESPN at the time that he wrote these emails, and where are they with their statement? Dan Orlovsky is on there calling for Mark Davis, oh, you don't have the right to say no comment. Yeah, he does, actually. Actually, he does. He owns the team. He didn't write the emails. He didn't have knowledge of them. He didn't have knowledge of them or any of this stuff at the time. So, yeah, he actually does have that right, to at least gather facts, right? And, Dan Orlovsky, you have no right to do that because you're working at a network where John Gruden was working at the time that those emails were sent, and they've taken no accountability here. Zero.
Absolutely.
So anything that he said that was racist, misogynist, anti-gay, pro-gay, whatever, this, that, the other thing, they're the ones that should be accountable because he was an employee of that company at the time. And they're the ones that should be called out. Not someone that hired a guy when they didn't know. They didn't have, it's not like, that someone said, hey, this guy's got this baggage. You have to, look at this baggage, decide what actions he's taken since then, and then you make a determination based on that. I don't
Absolutely.
understand it. I don't understand it. It's like, who in the hell do you think you are, Dan Orlovsky? I watched this morning for 5 minutes. This guy is just like, what a jerk bag. Where's your accountability of working at the network that he worked at the time? What kind of person are you? Well, you're such a stand-up guy. Walk out the fucking door.
Yeah. Well, look like what they did to Kelly in Vegas when they hired her and then found out her messages from 10 years ago.
They didn't find out. That stuff was public, aired, and she had been suspended from a prior job for those exact same things for a very public job, right? At TNT, right? Bleacher Report,
That's
TNT.
True. Yeah.
So that was very public. There's a publicly held company and public information, and it was well known. So it's their lack of due diligence, if they didn't know about it, because it's there. She never denied it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's like, whether you like the company she's with or you don't, and we don't, I don't, that's personal. But, I find it unwatchable crap personally, but that's just me. Anyways, I can't speak for everybody here. Just not what I do. I'm not going to put words in anybody's mouth except for Rod. Anyways. I don't understand it. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Marshall Mathers are playing at the Super Bowl. I think that's an LA thing. What they've been doing is kind of the city where the Super Bowl is. They have the guys. This is like Miami. They had Shakira and what's her name, J-Lo, right? The Miami people, right? My people. And then they had, they kind of.
It's going to be a great Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great Super Bowl halftime show.
You guys think so? I don't know.
Oh, absolutely. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Absolutely.
Who's the best Super Bowl
halftime
ever? Who are the best Super Bowl halftimes?
Oh, Aerosmith.
This is for everybody out there watching. You guys put it in the chat, put it in the comments. What's the best Super Bowl halftime? I already know Beyonce's the best, and everything else falls behind that.
No,
it's not even close.
No way.
I love J-Lo and Shakira. I thought they were absolutely.
I think Beyonce
incredible.
should do it every single year.
Yeah, Beyonce's outstanding.
She should. She could do it every single year. I think that. Lady Gaga was really good at that Patriots Falcons Super Bowl.
I expected more out of that weekend.
Well, I'm actually usually on at halftime as well, so it's kind of conflict.
You're the best halftime show, Mitch.
I'd rather hear Guns N' Roses, but that's me.
They've never done it. Katy Perry, Rolling Stones.
Yeah. And what was his name that did it with Katy Perry? Who was the guy? Actually, maybe it wasn't with Katy Perry. He sings that Lazy song. He had a halftime, didn't he?
Bruno Mars.
Yeah. He had a halftime show, didn't he? Or no?
Oh yeah, Bruno Mars.
I thought
Yeah.
he said no.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good.
Yeah.
Yep. I think he was on with Katy Perry. I think he's been on twice.
Yeah.
I think he's been on twice
so.
actually.
Yeah.
Then they had oh boy, what's Coldplay?
Yeah, that was good.
Then
What
they
about
had-
Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson?
Yep. They had that one.
Wardrobe malfunction or on purpose?
Purpose.
Purpose.
I think it was
100% on purpose.
that was Panthers. That was Panthers Patriots. And then Bills Cowboys was Michael Jackson. That was like one of the first big celebrity halftimes that they had. It used to just be regular halftime shows. Then they did then they had Michael Jackson was the first big one. Of course, all his little friends, now use those pictures, right? when they're suing the estate. See, I was on the stage with him at the halftime, holding my hand. It's like, I think you let your kid sleep in a bed with Michael Jackson. You got to have some accountability on that as well.
Yep.
Prince in 2000 was it downpour? It was pouring rain.
Missy Elliott was
Purple
awesome.
Rain. I
at
remember
halftime,
that.
too. I think she was with Madonna. I think it was Madonna, CeeLo, and Missy Elliott. She was awesome.
Been so many.
Black Eyed Peas. I think the Black Eyed Peas, that was the Packers Steelers Super Bowl, and that was Fergie did some song also with Slash from Guns N' Roses. So actually there was Guns N' Roses at that halftime, Brian.
Yeah, I'm just not a big
Music fan?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm not a big Missy Elliott or Beyonce type music.
You'd hate to be in my house in the morning. I've got Missy Elliott,
I've got
Tupac.
more in the country.
I've got that music just blaring in my house before we do these shows.
Like this morning when I was working out, I was listening. I listen to Sirius Satellite when I'm working out in the morning. So it's I've been on the 70s, 80s channel. So every day though, it seems that at I guess it must be 4:00 my time. They have Earth, Wind, and Fire, September. Love that song.
I thought Mitch was working out to Katy Perry or something.
I remember 21st night of September. Brian's more of a Miley Cyrus guy.
Like Miley Cyrus? Wrecking
No,
Ball?
not really.
Like a wrecking ball.
I'm not really a Miley person either. I'm just a curmudgeon. I don't like much.
It's just name something Brian doesn't like it.
Lots of stuff.
Anyways,
I like
we got
everything except for heavy metal.
what?
I like country.
You like everything but heavy metal?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like that really dark, that really you can't
Black
even
Sabbath.
understand their words.
That's Motorhead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
can't do it.
Slipknot.
Like speed metal?
Yeah, Slipknot I can.
Like Metallica?
Yeah, no, I like Metallica. Yeah,
that's heavy.
that
That's
really.
pretty heavy metal.
Yeah, okay, but I can understand the words.
Yeah, it's not like Black Sabbath or.
Black Sabbath's awesome.
Well, see, Black.
I'm not saying I like
Black
it. I'm not
Sabbath,
saying I
but
don't like
I
it.
can't do I'll send you the ones I can't listen to, Mitch.
Motorhead?
I think I can listen to Motorhead.
I went to a Motorhead concert and I couldn't tell you one song they played.
Oh, okay.
It was so
Maybe.
loud.
Yeah, I like to sing along. No matter what it is, I sing along.
Actually, if
I think-
you Google on YouTube Motorhead's version of Heroes when David Bowie died, it's awesome. Really
I
good.
actually have heard that. It's fantastic.
Really good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got sports today too, so we can get to that 5-finger death punch. Yeah, the guy I'll tell you who really hates that kind of music that Joe Madden doesn't like are the people at my golf club, because I play it really loud on my Bose speaker. They're like, "Oh, are you just driving golf balls with that?" No, I'm chipping.
So no Pantera? No Pantera
Chipping.
for Joe? Pantera. Good.
Yeah, I think that, 70s, 80s, I think it just gives you, it's a pretty wide variety there because you have all different kinds, too. When it's 70s, 80s, it's super generic, right? Because 70s could be anything from Fleetwood Mac to, Loverboy working for the weekend. It could be, it could be when you got 70s and 80s. Brian just like Loverboy working for the weekend because they're wearing those red leather pants.
Yep.
Men at work.
Like, I always wanted a pair of those red leather pants like Loverboy.
Why not?
We're really getting.
No, I want some too.
We're
Sound
really
awesome.
getting far away from this Bucs-Eagles game. It's really
Oh, is that where we're at? Okay.
Anyways,
13 minutes in. Bucks and Eagles.
Eagles are 7-point dogs at home in this one, 52.5. We got a dropping total here. The Bucs, number one in passing, 26th in rushing the football. Today's the anniversary of Tom Brady's first touchdown pass as an NFL quarterback. Terry Glenn, 21 yards. But I'm sure we'll be seeing that clip about 100 times tonight. So be prepared. But the Eagles, been feast or famine. If they play the second half like they did last week if they played like they did in the second half against the Panthers last week, they can beat anybody. But if they play the way they did against the Cowboys, this is not going to be fun to watch. Rod, what are you thinking of this?
For me in this one, I think we're going to have a little lower scoring. We've seen Tampa Bay score, 5 touchdowns last week. I don't think they score as much this week. Dropping total, it opened at, like you said, it opened at 53. It's down to 52.5. Usually means you're going to get an over. I like the under. Give me the under 52.5. I think we have a lower scoring battle. Everybody thinks it's going to be over. I'm going to take the under.
I bet if they did a punk rock halftime, I bet you they would just water the whole thing down so bad it would be like, it would never be like, it would definitely be a montage of bands. It would never be like just one band hammering it out like from start to finish. And it would be, and it would probably be hell getting these guys off the field. But it would, if they're the real punk bands. But my guess is it would be like the watered down stuff. It would no way would it be like Sex Pistols and stuff like that. It would be like maybe the Ramones, Talking Heads, and Ramones, Talking Heads. Talking Heads went from like punk to pop, kind of like Green Day did.
Like Green Day did, right?
Yeah,
Green Day started
punk
off
to
more
pop.
Punk.
Yeah. And the Police.
Okay, so I like the punk pop bands. That's what you're telling me.
It's okay.
You guys are ultimately
Hey,
judging
so do a
me
lot
right
of people. Believe me, so do a lot of people. So do a lot of people.
Yeah.
I like them. The Clash. Yeah, the Clash.
I love Nirvana. Is Nirvana classified as punk?
Grunge.
Grunge?
Grunge rock.
Grunge.
Yeah. I listen to them every once in a while still.
Nirvana's good. Foo Fighters, I don't like as much.
Oh, I don't mind Foo Fighters.
How about when Helen Mirren was on Saturday Night Live? She even knew like how to introduce Foo Fighters. It's not like the Foo Fighters. She's like, Foo Fighters are here.
Who's the group that sings that song, Peaches Come From a Can? That Peaches song.
Presidents of the United States of America.
Yeah, President of the United States.
I like that band. I love that song. Came on
Peaches come
yesterday.
from a can. They were put there by a man.
What's the song that they have? Lump, right? Isn't Lump the other song that they have?
Lump sat alone in a buggy mark.
I love that kind of music. Those come on, I'm singing.
It's up. It's in my
See, the
hand.
Clash went from serious punk to they went from serious punk to pop too. They went from because even London Calling, which was like kind of their crossover album, even goes from punk to pop on the same album.
Yeah,
because they did that, and then they did what's that one? Sandinista. God, what's it called? Oh well. Anyways, Brian, what do you think of this game?
Yeah, for me, I'm going to go with a rare over here in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Eagles game. Tampa games have gone over 10 of the last 11 after beating a team by 14 or more. And the game has gone over 5 of the last 6 times these two teams have met. I think a lot of tired legs on the Tampa Bay defense. I think the Eagles are able to put up some points. I know Tampa Bay can put up some points. So I'll take the over 52.5.
Combat Rock was the last one. That's the rock that Casbah won. But the original song, the original album, the green one, is really their best album. And then, London Calling is also very good. But when you get into the Combat Rock, it's kind of it was the made for MTV one. Combat Rock, Cut the Crap. Yeah, Sandinista was the one after London Calling. That one was super political, as the title will tell you. I think Washington Bullets is on that album, which is a good song. Joe, what do you think?
This one all depends on Jalen Hurts, how he comes out today. This quarterback is either hot or he's not. We saw him finally pull it together in that second half of the game against the Panthers. My question mark is he going to come out strong from the start in this one? If he comes out strong, the Eagles cover the spread. If he doesn't, they don't. So I have a premium pick on this one, you guys, with my opinions on how I think he will come out in this game.
Yeah, I did see the clash with the Who. That was 86. And then they played, because the Clash played with the Who in 86, but that was like the end of the Clash. Because like Joe Strummer and Mick Jones, they were like ready to kill each other. I like the under in this one. I do like the Clash. It's been a long time. They were like one of the first, like, super, make a statement. Anti-racism, anti-everything. It's like, how would we just destroy this place? I always felt a little unsafe. Clash concerts. It's like a riot could break out at any moment. It's like someone's gonna throw a chair. It's like, but the chairs are bolted down to the floor. Someone's gonna throw one.
Really?
Oh yeah.
They'll get it up somehow.
Train in Vain. Yep. Was the B-side of London Calling. Awesome song. I like Police on My Back also, of those songs, those type of songs. Train in Vain. I think Police on My Back is very similar. All right. What do you got for sale today, Brian?
Nope. I got my Easy Rider Thursday 3-pack, 2 college football, 1 NFL spread winner. All 3 for $40 at pickdogs.com, or tune into the VIP where at least one of those 3 will be given out.
Right.
And for me, I got to tackle the books Thursday. My 3 best bets: 2 Great Iron Crushers and my 10-star MLB Diamond Crusher. These 3 best bets are a perfect opportunity to run it in for a touchdown and slide into home and grab that cash. Jump aboard, tackle the book Thursday.
Clash ranked 26th on the all-time greatest acts. I bet 28th Rolling Stone ranks them as the 100 greatest artists of all time. Boy, I'm sure that was a pretty nasty induction ceremony. I'm sure they didn't enjoy that too much if they even showed. Could you imagine them doing halftime? They probably open with Cheat. Joe, what do you got?
I have 1 NFL, 1 college football, and I have 2 in NHL today. I'm staying off this MLB game, you guys.
All right. Speaking of MLB, let's go to MLB. Joe, what do you think? We got the Giants and the Dodgers. We got Urias against Logan Webb. Logan Webb has been the Dodger killer. Urias, he's been just the killer. Really, when it comes to wins and losses, this has been the guy in Major League Baseball this season. Definitely going to get some Cy Young votes. It's going to be close. It's going to be a Dodger more than likely this season. 21-3. The Dodgers 27-6 in games that he started. But, when it comes to the understated record, we talked about it last time out. Logan Webb, 12-3 on the season. But the Giants, 22-5 when he hits the mound. That is solid. That is called the most
absolutely
understated, underrated, and why starting pitcher records really don't mean that much.
No, and that stat is scaring me completely off this game today because I really feel like this is San Francisco's one to come out and win. I'm going to stay off it, though, because for me it goes either way. I don't feel confident enough taking either side in this one.
The Clash originally opened for the Sex Pistols. Wow. I did not know that. Good band. Good band. All right. Rod, what do you think?
For me, I'm going to take the under. I think we definitely got a pitcher's duel on our hand. When you look, the Dodgers, they are 15-1 to the under following a day off. And you look at the Giants, they are 11-4 to the under following a day off. So I'm going to take the under in this game. I think you could easily, like when these two teams battled before when Logan Webb was on the mound, it was 4-0. I love the under. I think we got low scoring, almost like first to 2, first to 3 wins this game. Give me the under.
How about you, Brian?
Yeah, for me, this is a game I'm going to win either way. But as far as betting goes, I'm going to stick $200 on the San Francisco Giants. Logan Webb, for me, is the comeback player of the year. 10-3 with a 2.93 ERA, 1.12 WHIP. The prior 2 seasons, I believe, his ERA is in the 5s. So the Giants won 8 of the last 11 versus the Dodgers. I think they do it again today. So I think the smart money's on the Giants.
I like the under. I think both these pitchers take control of this game. I think the managers have a pretty easy job. I think the tough part is going to be, when one of these teams have a chance to when they have a chance to score. Are they going to pinch hit for one of these guys? At what point in the game? What pitch count? What situation would call for that? We move on to college football. 2 real gems tonight. Still reading about the Clash over here. Fascinating. Fascinating. Seriously. I mean, just when they did the Bonds concert in New York, they originally scheduled 8 shows, and then the fire department shut them down because of the overcrowding at Bonds. So they increased it to 17 nights. Like, all right, we'll just play 7. They doubled the shows. They more than doubled the shows. The band, in response, the band condemned the brazen greed of the promoters because they had double sold the tickets, and that's why they were shut down. That's why there was the riot at the Bonds. Anyways, Memphis against Navy. Memphis now 11-point favorites in this one. Navy. It's always good quarterback, good Navy, bad quarterback, bad Navy. It's been a while since they haven't really had a quarterback. And the the problem is that the quarterback usually plays like 4 years, right? So it's like, sometimes you get a little bumpy ride. Then you got Georgia Southern, who is basically the same thing as Navy. Basically the same team, just different uniforms. Up against South Alabama, the Jaguars. Kind of like the Jacksonville Jaguars. Who will win more games? South Alabama Jaguars, Jacksonville Jaguars. Jacksonville Jaguars. They've already got 3. Or it's South Alabama Jaguars. They've already got 3 wins.
I was just gonna say, yeah, they already got
Jacksonville
3.
Jaguars have 0. They will not win a game this season.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I do. We've had this discussion already.
They've come close already, twice.
Yeah, I don't see any close column in the win-loss column.
Almost there.
They play the Texans again, right? There you go. David Mills is absolutely hideous. No. He's better at home, though, the Texans are. I think they try to put a show on for their fans, but on the road, they don't give a crap.
Tickets for the Bonjos were $5. Crazy.
Right? $5 to enter the concert.
They had a different opening act every night. The Fall, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, Dead Kennedys, Bad Brains Kraut, Lee Scratch Perry, and many more. All right, where are we? Brian, you picked a team.
Yeah, out of these groupings, I'm going to go with the under in the Memphis Navy game, under 56. Memphis does have the 230th ranked defense in college football, which is pretty pathetic, but they're worse against the pass. We all know Navy loves to run the football. Memphis 4 straight unders at home. The under's 8-3-2, last 13 as a favorite. I just think it's 56 is just a tad too high. I don't see it getting over 48, so I'm going to take under 56.
What?
I'm gonna go the other way. I think they do get over the total in this one, especially where it opened and just been moving up. So I think they're begging you to take the under. So I think we see enough points in this one. Both defenses definitely not the greatest in this. Navy's giving up 32 points a game. Memphis defense giving up 32 points a game. That easily gets us over the total. So I'm gonna take the over. Navy and Memphis. I like the Jaguars. The Jaguars. I just don't trust Georgia Southern and their 126th ranked D. I think the Jaguars can do enough. They're 4-0. The home team is 4-0 ATS the last 4 meetings between these two. So give me the Jaguars.
Okay. Joe?
Yeah, I'm with Rod. Give me South Alabama and the over in this matchup. When we look at South Alabama, they are coming in off a hard loss. What was it, like 3rd overtime that they had that loss? They're going to be kind of beat up, but they are fighting against a team with the worst pass defense in the league. They're going to be a heavy pass team this game, and they're going to smarten up those penalties. So give me the over and give me South Alabama.
I like the under in that Memphis game. I think when they start moving the total like that, usually you've missed the bus at this point. The bus has left the station. I think that's what's happened here. I don't know if Navy can score any points. So bad. Sure. They're going to get slaughtered by Army.
Yeah, Army's going to kick the crap out of them.
Slaughtered by Army.
This year? Yeah.
And South Alabama against Georgia Southern. I like South Alabama. USA.
Yeah,
Any
USA.
team that goes by the initials USA, I'm in. What was that, Brian?
Oh, I like USA for sure, but that's a good reason.
All right. I think that Cheshire cat grin is like,
Yeah, it's like, I don't know.
I'm trying to behave myself.
Oops, I stepped on a duck.
Brian, do you have new glasses?
I have 2 pairs of glasses, and this is pair number 2. I'm not sure where I put pair number 1, but I'm sure they'll turn up somewhere in my house. But yeah, new glasses today.
Okay, they look good.
Thank you. I misplace stuff from time to
Let's
time.
exchange compliments. Rod, is that
Well, it was asked in the comments if Brian had new glasses.
Rod, where'd you get that shirt?
This shirt under here I got from Walmart. I
Nice.
think it was $4.
I got this from Sam. He sent it to me. To wear
Yeah,
at
and this
shows.
shirt came from Sam. No.
It's my Sunday red, Tiger Woods red.
It's my favorite shirt from Pig Dogs.
This one,
I love the color.
maroon.
The maroon.
Yeah. If you guys want a matching shirt like Mitch's, head on over to the website.
Yeah, we could be twinsies.
I have the same one, and I'll be twins.
Triplets.
Triplets, yeah.
Triplet.
That's what it's called. We'd be thing 1, thing 2, and thing 3. Even more fun.
Doing a nice job filibustering here, trying to avoid hockey like the plague, but I guess I've backed myself into that corner.
Oh, we have lots of action.
I know, that's why.
I'm trying to avoid it.
Although yesterday, I got to admit, NHL really wasn't fun for me yesterday.
I was 3-2 on my show picks.
Well, I had Montreal. That was a loser,
That was
and the
only one I lost.
Rangers
That
was a
one in,
loser.
That one in the Edmonton game were the 2 I lost.
I thought the Rangers would play much better than they did. Very big
Capitals
disappointment.
all day, and twice on.
Capitals surprised people, and Obi played. That killed me. The late information, and it was like they said Obi was going to be out, and it was like NHL's starting to be like NBA a little. You got to wait till late afternoon.
I got a nasty email about him playing, and you guys saying he wasn't going to play in your video. Like you guys.
That's what it says in the.
Well, that's
That's
what
what
I
it said
had.
in the notes.
That's
I
what
mean,
it says. I had
Alan
everything that he
Smitley-
wasn't going
Alan
to play, and then
Smitley, Alan Smitley.
one of those last minute thingies, he was like, "Oh, look, he's going to play."
Alan
I mean, I can
Smitley
only go
thinks-
by what
Alan Smitley thinks we owe him a favor because of this.
I can only go by the information they have at 8,
Exactly.
9 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Who are you guys talking about?
Ovechkin was listed out that he wasn't going to play in this game at
He
all.
played.
Last
And these
night
guys
against
said
the
in the
Raiders, and he
video that
played.
he wasn't going to play, and Ruffolo and Rod, and I got like a nasty email from Alan Smitley. I guess follows us on Twitter or something.
We can only go off the information that we have when
No,
we do
no,
everything.
They're bad people. Bad.
We should know future. If we knew future, then we'd hit 100% of
I
I wish
everything.
I knew
Joe-
if somebody was
Joe,
going
your customer service skills stink.
NBA.
Yeah, that's why I'm not allowed to answer emails, Mitch. I'm
It's-
sure they
I
don't
mean,
come up very nice when I
I've never
answer.
had a job I wasn't fired from, and it wasn't because I didn't do the job correctly. Let's just say, my people skills. I got fired from my own company. I started from the ground up. That's not easy
Not
to
law.
do. I'm in a select club.
And the information changes. It's like, man, I wish I could go back, but I can't.
No,
It's like,
you don't wish you can go back. You just wanted to dupe these people on your free video, Rod. That's what you do.
we try to win them all. It's not like I try to
No,
dupe anybody. I got duped. Trust
I
me,
need to
I
hold
got
you.
duped.
I'm supposed to hold you guys accountable. This is, you should
Especially at
you
the
should have
beginning
read
of the
this
season, you want to
tirade.
win.
This tirade. This. I mean,
You should have seen my tirade when I seen who went in net for the Rangers as well.
I'm not going to sit here and talk about
Yeah,
like
well,
how
listen,
much
you-
effort I put into this thing and how much time, but let's just say by 7, 8 o'clock my time at night, I get up at, 3 o'clock in the morning. So, it's been a long day at that point. So to read this, these poorly spaced emails from Alan Smitley, where it's one of those ones where he doesn't even put the the space in between the paragraphs, so it's just like this whole big, just really like a wall of text, is really just coming at you there.
One of those.
How unprofessional you and Ruffolo are, specifically. I wish I might have deleted it, or else we could read some excerpts from
should have made the whole
ever-wise
thing.
Mr. Smitley.
Well, I think if Mr. Smitley listens, I think if you listen, Ruffalo and us, we always say check before game time. We can only go by what we have now, but sometimes things change. The information we have now
that's not acceptable,
out.
Rod, that is not acceptable, man.
How about those Ducks yesterday? The Ducks got away.
You need to spoon. Here it is. Terrible hockey video is the headline. He said.
I enjoy the hockey videos.
Mitch, you always tell us the
enough.
community if we're loyal fans for free picks or customers who spend thousands of dollars to reach out to you with a concern. First and foremost, I'm not seeking anything. Okay, that's good because you're not getting anything.
Not seeking anything.
I sincerely for the foreseeable future with work have thought about buying a year long and giving it a chance. I do okay, but I'm not you guys. This, however, is just crap. The video Chris and Rod put out with the Rangers versus Capitals game, not only very unprofessional, that's used wacky, but gave out tons of wrong content. We're talking tons. He uses that word, tons, Tons, not caps, but it's still there. Comments alone should have steered me away, but the simple insight giving such as injuries and advice steered me simply towards the professional cappers. Free, ! Advice, capital A. The comments made about study and how good and accurate with information. Oh, wait. The comments alone, the Capitals being without most of their firepower to include, and I quote from Chris, Ovechkin to start the season, end quote, and being a high profile name swayed me, along with lack of time to study and how good and accurate the information your team always is. I laid a wager with the Rangers. Again, I'm not asking for anything. Because it's good because you're not getting anything.
He probably cost him.
You know what you're going to get. I mean, you know what my response is going to be. You know me, right? It's like I think everybody kind of knows me well enough at this point to know what kind of response I'm going to get. Again, I'm not asking for anything except that in the future, if these guys shoot videos, they have factual information towards the game and not some stuff anyone can make up for any platform in the world. That's Rod. Stop making stuff up.
Making stuff up, right?
I mean, we're not done yet. There's a lot of text here. Again, I know this will probably get overlooked, and more than likely because I'm not a premium member. No, I'm not overlooking it. I don't. That's nothing. But I feel letting you know this type of poor research from Chris led me to avoiding to a package. I'm grateful for what you all do, envious of the daily grind, and thankful for the honesty you typically put into your content. That's me, not you, Rod. Big fan for about 18 months. Remember, feedback is a gift. Well, thank you, Smitley. Without it, we may never reach our fullest potential. Thanks, Mitch. But the headline of it was terrible hockey video was the subject.
I thought the Oilers won when we were going to get Peter on her, but
well, the Rangers weren't my proudest moment yesterday for sure.
No, it was awful. It's like,
and then
I had the Capitals as a premium pick, you guys.
Well, let's just say the next email he wrote me kind of went even further. Then he called me a jerk. Yeah.
Oh, he kept going.
Well, I sent it back. I sent him back, and it's like you could say all those things, but I don't like it when people say, "Well, this is what made me not buy a package." You know, it's like there's no relevance at all. And it's like the records are there for the premium cappers. And it's like, I know some people are never going to buy them. We know that. It's like we're cool with it. We give out tons of stuff for free. We have something for everybody. It's like if you ever want to buy picks, we have picks. We never say, oh my God, you have to buy picks, right? I give out so many free picks. And some people will even say, oh, all you give is totals. It's like 98% of the picks I give out are sides. I do what, 16,000 videos a year, and I would say 15,500 are sides. It's like, you know, it's I don't need to defend it, but at the same time, it's like I don't like it when people put words in my mouth. So I just always say, you know, and it's like they try and justify not buying. I get it. Some people are never going to buy. I don't care. You know, we don't care. We know some people, it's not what they do. I mean, for the $5 better or something, why in the hell would you buy picks? You know, it doesn't make any sense, right? It's like there's some people, we get it. You know, the guys that do the parlay cards, you know, why would you buy picks? Doesn't make sense. But we have free information for you. We give you our opinions, and this is what we do. Because I do it because I love it. You know, it's like. Oh, yeah, no good deed goes unpunished. And this is what I always say. You know, the loudest boos always come from the cheapest seats. And that is the truth. Anyways, that's basically what I said. And I said I don't think there's any relevance to the free picks to the premium picks because the premium picks are documented and the records are there. And the free picks, we just do a pick on every game, regardless if we like it, love it. And you guys know the shtick. For somebody who swears they love the community as viewers and is all about everyone when posting videos, you're a complete jerk in emails. I've watched 18 months and I've said something 2 times before, both being jerk responses. Probably. I don't remember the first one, but I'm gonna guess he's right. Obviously,
how about $50 on that?
Obviously, if it's a Wednesday night hockey game, I feel compelled to say, hey, Mitch, that was wrong. And obviously you being hypocritical because it's okay since you're the boss to correct your employee. But if a viewer says something, straight defensive mode. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't really understand the sentence. But again, because I haven't purchased the package, I got the jerk treatment. No, it's not because you haven't purchased the package. It's because you're a jerk. That's how you get the jerk treatment. I think the subject of terrible hockey video pretty much does it. Because you're free to watch it and not watch it, take the advice or not take the advice. We're not forcing you to do it.
I don't know a single person in the world that is right 100% of the time. On anything.
Don't be fake on video and a jerk through customer service. Let me give you some advice. No, this is the unsolicited. I love the unsolicited advice.
Yeah.
Through 15 years of retail since I was 22, customer retention isn't anywhere near as valuable as to acquire a new customer. I don't think I ever said it was or isn't. We don't really lean on money here. You know, we're not like if you want the money guys and buy my package or whatever. Maybe this guy is, but not this guy. You got the wrong guy.
John's wife is right all the time. He said, just ask her. I love it.
Yeah, women think they're right all the time.
I never think I'm right all the time. Don't generalize me into
this
that
is the best.
stereotype.
This is my favorite part. No one doubts your Hawaiian house or your lavish lifestyle. Lavish. Oh, it's freaking lavish. My dog eats soap, man. It's super lavish. It's like, but dude, be real all the time with everyone, not just judging based on a profile pic and how many pics I've bought. I don't think I've ever said one thing about that. I think that you're just a jerk face. I apologize if I said something to piss you off, and that's your right to be upset. Well, thank you. Thanks. Don't be pissed if what I brought to your attention was poor production from your team. That's you, Rod. All right. Well, it goes on and on. We could spend actually an entire show on it, but I can delay on
He
hockey.
He has a
even
lot of
longer.
time on his hands to write such a long email.
Oh, no, it
and
goes on
so
and
thought
on.
out to even go into your house and your lifestyle and everything. Wow. He maybe needs to get a life. Not that I said that.
So my response
Not
was
that
this.
I'm giving out advice.
The videos are shot the day before, and likely players' starts changed. It happens. That's what I wrote back, right?
That's the truth. So.
You know, so he wrote back, it's okay. I don't and I said, I must have said something here. Oh, here it is. No one who purchased would base their purchase on a free pick when we clearly say where to find the premiums. Also clearly states the record, long and short term, so not sure the relevance. You didn't like my answer, so I suck. I don't kiss your ass, so I'm a jerk. I always say I am always looking to reach new people. I also know some people aren't worth having around. And that's the truth.
Did you leave it at that? I hope you left it at that. That's
I left
perfect
it at
close.
that, but then he came back.
Good.
I don't recall you asking me to kiss my ass once. As a matter of fact, I kissed y'all's because I've watched for a year and a half. Oh, the free content that I've produced, believe me, it's free for you. It's not free for me. You know, ask these guys. It's not free for me. Every time I think on a Sunday, I can't repeat these words on the air. I go back to your email and Facebook responses from a year ago, and it just pisses me off. Yeah, I mean, I don't have time for you. I'm sorry. Anyway, everything that guy is saying is true. No, it isn't. It's not true. What's he saying that's true? Tell me. Is he saying that, you know, someone that uses a fake name like you do, I should be accountable to? Is that what he's saying? Because that's not going to happen. Right? What's he saying that's true? That Rod made a mistake? That he thought Ovechkin wasn't playing and he did? So it was a terrible video and that he intentionally... Yeah, I am mocking the guy because it's ridiculous to send me this email. Because players were listed on an injury report and actually played. Like we have anything to do with that. What do we have to do with that? Rod, did you know Ovi was playing? And you just didn't tell anyone?
Rod,
if I would have known Ovi was playing. Yeah, I was definitely keeping it a secret. If I knew Ovi was playing, I would have been.
Would you like to compose an apology to Smitley while the rest of us are talking hockey here?
From the bottom of your heart, what do you have to say to him?
You really want to know?
Probably not, Rod. Let's not go there.
It's not the first incident we've had with Smitley. Let's put it.
It's true. This is not the first conversation with this guy. Apparently, I don't remember the first one, but apparently it didn't go too well.
Yeah, I was gonna. I think I had conversations with this guy Smitley during the contest back in December as well. The name definitely sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's on my Facebook too.
Yeah. But I was having an issue. I had a family emergency. Could I put my picks in a little bit late?
Special treatment? You didn't give him special treatment? Is that what happened?
No, I think I probably did give him. I gave him a little grace during that, and now I don't get any grace. Yeah, I see.
I never said only a premium. I don't know who's a premium member and who isn't. I'll be honest with you. I don't know who a premium member is and who isn't. So the way that I see the comments, I don't see it. It's not if someone makes a remark, it's the remark that they make, right? I'm not here to be a punching bag, or neither are any of these people. You don't get to be condescending. You don't get to be insulting. You don't get to do that. Just because we're out here and we're open doesn't mean I'm your punching bag. If you have a comment, you have something to say about that, then don't come to the show, man. No, see, these are all people that they think that, they can come around and say, oh, you're a jerk. You've done this, right? You got this, they come like the after the fact guys. You're wrong. You got this wrong. It's like, who wants you? It's like, who wants you? It's like
the book didn't give me my money back after we started playing. It's like, oh, here you go. Sorry, you didn't have the right information.
The type of show it is that your audience can't say anything without being picked and not be able to defend themselves. No, you think that I should just be here as a punching bag. If you make a comment, a personal, no. See, then man up, okay? Why are you here, right? Then why are you here?
Absolutely. No one has forced anyone to sit here and watch us.
Yeah, no one forces you.
No.
Yeah.
No one has to take our
here,
picks.
Man?
Not at all.
I would love to know why you're here, right? It's to be a jerk, right? Mm-hmm. You're here to be a jerk. So we don't want you, right? So if you're here to be a jerk, then you're right. We don't want your comments. And I will sit here and I will rip you apart. But you're not even you don't even have the sack to put your real name. Here I am, my real name, my real person, my real everything. And so you could take pot shots at me, right?
Yeah.
It's a joke. You're a joke. That's why. Anyways.
We got Mikey watching. I really like Mikey. Just giving him a shout out right now.
Not enjoying today's show.
He's a real person.
I gotta say I'm not enjoying it. All right, to make things more enjoyable for me, Buffalo, Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto, Florida, Pittsburgh, Rangers against Dallas. Let's split the hockey into two sections to make it even better. Rod, what do you think of these gems? Buffalo, is it Buffalo Day?
For me, it's Buffalo Day. Montreal on a back-to-back. I'm going to take Buffalo here. You look at Montreal, they're 3-9 off the back-to-backs. I'm going to take a shot here with Buffalo, since Montreal played last night on that grouping. This is the one I like to be Buffalo.
I don't think I've ever once given premium members special treatment over non-premium members because what I look at in the comments, I can't tell who's a premium member and who isn't.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure where that comes from. So it's just a bad guess. I wish I could show my screen. Let me see if I can. And this way you guys can actually see what I see. And you'll see that I can't tell who's a premium member and who isn't. Can't tell. I would have no way of knowing. I'm trying to take everything off my screen. Let's see. Stuff that people don't need to see. I'm getting like all this. I'm getting all this comments. From people in in my Facebook.
Hi, Facebook.
It's crazy. Anyways, I'll just tell you guys, I can't see your comments. I mean, I can see your comments, but I can't see who's a premium member. I don't get it through Facebook. I get it through something else, so I can do this. Like, you can't do this with Facebook comments, right? You can only do it here. It doesn't say if you're a premium member or not. See that? Nowhere does it say premium or not premium, right? This guy.
Yeah.
Right, Jimmy Butler. See? I can't see who's a premium member and who's not. This is exactly what I see. Anyways, where are we with these hockey games?
Rod just gave his opinion on.
All right,
the game.
whose turn is it?
Oh, I'll go.
Go ahead,
I agree
Brian.
with Rod. I agree with Rod 100%. I like Buffalo tonight.
Such
I'm not
a
sure
suck-up,
about.
man.
I'm not sure
Such
about
a
all this
suck-up.
love for the Montreal Canadiens on a back-to-back, but I think Buffalo is going to be a team that I play from time to time all season long, and this will be the first time I'm on them. Take the Sabres, and I'm going to take the Panthers on the puck line over the Penguins. I did make that mistake with Tampa Bay just the other day against the Penguins here, but I think Florida kicks the crap out of them. So I'm going to take the Panthers -1.5, and the better bet's the Sabres on the money line.
Joe Madden.
I love the Dogs today. I think you guys are completely right with the Sabres. I think they come out hard-fought battle for Montreal the other night and had a loss. So I'm not liking them. Sabres at home for their opening game are going to play hard. I'm also loving the Kraken tonight. I'm not getting there with the Predators. They're at home, but this team is really young. And I'm looking for a defensive battle in this one. And let's look at LA and Vegas. You know, Vegas should come in and win this, but the over is a good lean in this one.
What are you doing? What's going on?
Jumped way ahead.
Oh, did I jump ahead?
Oh, yeah, way ahead.
I
That's
thought
okay.
we were talking all of them. How long ago did we introduce them?
That's okay. I love her picks, and those are all excellent.
Sorry, Mitch, you jumped ahead.
I wasn't
Broke all
paying
the rules.
attention. That's how bad I am.
All good.
You're allowed to in hockey.
I'm just trying to see where I give out.
Don't make me send an email. You're good. It's like, what? How did we get to that one?
Sorry, guys. I get super excited when I start talking hockey. I just blew all the rules, jumped all over everything. So
Don't worry, I've done it before too.
So Jimmy Butler
like,
says,
yeah,
hold on.
yeah.
He says, I made the guy who sent me an email a punching bag. Yeah, maybe I did. I just read exactly what he wrote. I just read what he wrote, right? And then you guys can make your own decisions based on that. Stop pointing fingers when you do the same every day. No, I don't. I point fingers maybe at Dan Orlovsky on ESPN or people like that. I certainly don't point them at my readers, viewers, or other people producing free content, which I can just change the channel like I did on Dan Orlovsky. That's why I watch on mute. That's why when Joe Madden freezes, we draw spinach in her teeth. Do these things.
true story, guys. Yesterday was really bad. Can't even imagine. Watch that video later.
Jimmy Butler says his real name is James Butler. All right. Welcome to the show, Jimmy. You man up. I pretty much man up every day, kind of here, right? I cry? What am I crying about? Tell me exactly. I hear this one all the time, that I cry and whine. Tell me exactly what I cry and whine about. Tell me about it. I would love to hear this one. Everyone says I hear this one all the time. Tell me. Tell me what I'm crying about. Tell me. Tell me. I'll stop doing shows altogether. I'll let these guys just do them without me. You tell me exactly what it is. I'd love to hear it. Because believe me, it's way easier for me to not do this stuff. Way easier. So. I bully Brian every show. I don't think so.
Not
I don't
today
agree
yet.
with you. I think that I say something, but Brian makes faces every time I say a pick. Right? Makes a smirk, makes a face, makes whatever.
Not
right?
lately. Not lately.